Hey everyone, it's a lovely day here today. You can see, nice and bright. So I'm gonna go for a walk, and yeah, I'm not joking about what's happening in Canada. It's not a joke. I have been telling people for a long time what's happening, and people haven't believed me. People have said, oh, stay in Canada, it's gonna get better, and your income will come up, don't worry so much, and all this, and it hasn't. I mean, the reality is that every year on year, it's getting worse for professionals. Professionals are not finding work, and we're taking anything we can get, and it's becoming unmanageable. So that's why I have seen jobs in Zimbabwe, and I have been applying to them, and it's not a joke anymore. I mean, people are tired of using Foodbanks. I can't post all the news that's coming out about the Foodbanks, but the Foodbanks basically are not getting the support from the government, so they are also facing problems. There was a report from Salvation Army to say that they will have to close, and they don't have enough. Like, they're running out of food. When I requested the food last month, they told me they can only do one delivery for me and nothing more. So, for me, people say, oh, go to the food bank and get what you want. It's not that simple, because you need to have a car, you need to be able to carry everything. So for me, when I go to the grocery store here, I make 7 or 8 trips to do my monthly shop. And then once it's done, it's done. Then they won't see me again for, until the next month, until I run out of something. So it's not that simple, like saying, oh, just go to the food bank. The food banks are isolated. And it's the same thing when you want to get to workplaces. If you don't have a car, it's really hard, because your commute can take you a train and then 2 to 3 buses. So if they're not allowing you to work from home, it becomes virtually impossible. And even with Teleperformance, they want people who are close to the office. So that's why I keep reapplying to them, hoping that I get something. But I don't know what's going to happen, because even if you look at the executive assistant jobs now, they're not executive assistant jobs. They're basically like department manager jobs. A traditional executive assistant handles things like ordering stationery for the office, booking meetings, supporting the executive, arranging the events, and just overseeing maybe 1 or 2 other administrative staff. What they're putting in now: manage the budget, look at the variances, do this, do that. Those things are things that the managing directors do, not the executive assistants. And that's the kind of pressure that they're putting onto executive assistants. So I'm like, forget it. The role I applied to at BMO, it was a traditional role. It was booking events, travel, managing calendars. Anyway, I never heard back on it, so they probably went with somebody else. But it's too much. It's too much. So anyway, I don't know. But the news is all out there about what's happening. The food banks are closing. The jobs are not increasing. There's no funding if they want you to retrain and do other things. Like for me, because I worked in a call center, I've been applying to call center work to companies like Easy Financial for in-person positions in the office. I've been applying to retail. I've been applying to so many different jobs. And the thing is, it's not as simple as people think, because if you work in finance, you have to understand the laws of finance. You have to understand money laundering. You have to understand when to escalate things or not. If you work in healthcare, it's a completely different skill set. If you work in the call center, depending on what portfolio you're dealing with, you're going to use your HR skills, you're going to use your anti-money laundering skills, you're going to use customer service skills, You're going to be using empathy, compassion, ability to communicate. So, like, people think Pierre is joking, the leader of the Conservative Party, Pierre Poilievre. People think I'm joking. I'm not joking. I am applying to the jobs in Zimbabwe and I'm willing to go. I still have people there. I'm willing to house share with people and take a room in a house and to stay with them and contribute to the expenses. Because for me, what is my future here? I mean, if I'm earning like $500, last year I only worked one day. This year again, half the year is gone. I haven't been contacted for any jobs. Not one. You know, I mean, what is going to be my future? To land up living on the street? This is not a joke, guys. It's not a joke. Even now, I looked at, you buy things here, like you buy, you know, in Zimbabwe, you buy towels, you buy sheets, you buy everything. You expect them to last at least 5 or 6 years. Here, you're buying things cheap, but then you have to replace them next year. Like I bought sandals from Amazon. I thought, okay, they'll last me 2-3 years. They were about $15. They broke. So now I'm going to the dollar store to get another pair of sandals. I'm like, you know what, I'll just buy something for $5 instead of, I mean, they were nice and they had a nice comfortable feel to them and everything. But this is what I'm talking about. There's no quality anymore. The towels that I got, the thing is all pulling. So when you used to buy things in Zimbabwe, they used to last. You didn't have to replace everything the next year. Anyway, I got my groceries this month. So, you know, I divide things up, I cut things up, I freeze things. And you have to eat meat. You can't just only eat vegetables and pasta. So anyway, it's just, I don't know why they're doing what they're doing to this country. Because it's all fixable. And the rates that they're giving us for the Ontario work, $733 a month, those rates don't even cover $200 for rent. Do you really think you can rent something for $200 in Toronto? You can't. The average rent in Toronto is over $3,000. I'm lucky with my rent. And if you go outside of the city, the rents are more. My mortgage, I was paying $1,700 a month. So I couldn't get any room to rent. I couldn't get anything. I moved here. Thankfully, I'm in a secure building and a safe building. But I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm not joking when I'm saying now I'm willing to go back to Zimbabwe. And they are advertising the positions for jobs in Zimbabwe on LinkedIn. So put my name forward. I don't like taking handouts. And I don't like being in this position. It's over 3 years. That first year at Teleperformance, they were paying us, but there were hardly any calls coming in. So we knew they were restructuring. Then I went on to EI. Now I'm on Ontario Works. How am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to manage? You know, it's not a joke. And it's not just me going through it. This is millions of people. It's not just happening to Belinda. So, you know, and it's humiliating to go to the Foodbanks and get money from the food, but not money. Well, it's money in a way because you're saving money, you're not spending. It's humiliating. When you're educated and you're skilled and you're qualified and you can provide for yourself, you can work. No, I'm very serious and I don't want to go to America. America's the last place I want to go to. The very last. So I'm applying for jobs in England also. But I want to work. I didn't go to school, become educated, help my friends, help my family, mentor others, to sit at home and become dependent, completely dependent on the government and handouts. It's not right.